everybody, welcome back to Screen Technicals. Today in this video we are going to talk about the template inheritance. Now let's first just create, you can say, a new HTML file, right? And I'm just naming it as, let's say, menu.html, right? Hit enter. Now I'm writing, you can just copying everything from this page and pasting that in this menu.html, right? Now save this. Now go to the views.py, right? And let's create, just copy this one and paste it at this point, and right here menu, right? And right here menu.html. Save this. Go to the us.py, just replicate this, right? And right here menu slash, and change this home to menu and this home to menu, just like this, and give a comma at this point. So it is a good practice to give the commas at the last, at this point. Save this much. Now go to, you can see, the browser, and let's say I'm writing here slash menu and hitting enter. Now it's giving the same results. So because you can see in the menu.html we have the same thing, right? So just right here menu, right? And may just leave it as slash, right? And save this one. Now go to the browser, refresh that, and you're going to see this menu at this point. Now one thing you can notice at this point, this this part, and you can say this much of part, right, is common, you can say, in the index.html and in the menu.html. This is quite repetitive, right? So let's say I'm linking something to this HTML, then I want to link that to the same to this HTML event, then I have to just copy them to both the HTML, right? Now let's say if I have to create a navigation bar, then I will just create a navigation bar, let's say at this point, right? And I want that navigation bar in the menu.html page also. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy that and just paste that at this point even, right? But that is going to be quite repetitive. So to avoid that, we have the template inheritance concept. Now for that, you can say inside this template, you can say template directory, and outside this home directory, I'm going to create a new HTML file, and I'm going to name it as, let's say, base.html. You can name it whatever you want, right? Hit enter. Now I'm just going to copy the everything from the index.html, and I'm going to paste that in the base.html, right? Save this. Now let's say I'm just changing this to pizza corner, right? Now save this. Okay. Now just remove this much of thing. So I'm writing an h1 at this point, just like this, and writing here working. Save this, right? Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, you can say, just go to the browser and refresh, and there will be no change. Obviously there will be no change. Now to see the change, what we're going to do is, we'll just save this index.html file, save this, and now if I go to this page and refresh this page, there is nothing, because in my index.html file there is nothing, right? So if I want to see the contents of my base.html in my index.html, then I can just write a simple line of code that is extends, just like this. This is the syntax, right? Right here, base.html. Simply save this. Now if you go to the browser at this point, refresh the page, and you're going to see this working right now. So this is actually the inheritance of concept, right? So what I'm doing is, actually I'm just writing the common HTML in one of my HTML file that is named as base.html, right? Let's say I want to inherit this entire HTML in my index.html, so I'm just going to write this command, extend base.html. So it will just inherit all the codes that is contained in the base.html, right? The similar thing I will do in my menu.html. So right here, extends base.html, right? Save this one. Now if I go to my menu.html and just refresh the page, you can see this working, right? Now let's say I'm writing here at this point an h1 tag, let's say home. save this. Right, now if I go to my home page, right, I can see this home. But what happens if I'm going to my, you can say, menu page? Okay, menu page, right, I'm also seeing that home at this point even. So I don't want to see this home. I want to see this home only on my home page, right, not on my menu page, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this, and instead of this I'm going to create a block at this point, right, and naming it as, let's say, body, right? Save this one. Now I'm going to the index.html file, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to create a block at this point, and I will just give the same name, that is the body, right? Now inside this body, if I write here the h1 and write here, let's say, home, right, and I'm going to create an anchor tag, let's say slash menu slash, and I'm going to write here menu, save this. Now if I go to the browser and just refresh the page, I'm going to see this home and this menu. And if I go to the menu page, right, I'm going to see this working. So this is how it works, right? Now if I want to, let's say, just copying this thing, right, and pasting that in my menu.html file, and changing this home to menu, and this is removing this thing, and writing here, let's say, home. Save this. Now go to the browser, refresh that, and you're going to see this menu. So inside this block, whatever you will write, that will be shown only in the page where you want to show. Let's say I want to show in the menu.html these things, then I can write that inside this block, right? And this extend you can say this base.html is going to inherit the common things, right, everything from this page, right? So it's going to inherit all these things, and whatever thing we are writing inside this block in the menu.html file, that will be rendered only in the menu.html file, right? So in simple words, you can see that I have a base.html file where all my common HTML text will remain, and whatever I want, you can say, write in my menu.html, I can write that inside this block, right? So this is how the template inheritance works, right? So in this video we are not going to talk about the static files. We will do that in the next video. So this much for this video, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you next time in another video. Till then, take care.